Brianne or someone, Alex, can I get 5 pieces of paper? Printer paper, it doesn't really matter, just 5 printer papers. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start explaining the game. Okay.
You better win.
The game is, it's super hard, so make sure we pay attention, okay? Everyone plug in? Everyone plug in? Okay, cool. Alright, so raise your hand if you're a contestant when we're done. Okay, cool. Your job is gonna be super hard. You have to make a paper airplane. Okay. Okay, so y'all have a minute to make the best paper airplane. Now, this is the thing. There's 2 parts to the game. Okay, for the first part, the audience can help. Can't.
No.
So I know this is hard for Abby, but we need to not help. Okay, us clerics that are controlling, we like type A people, we need to not help. Thank you so much.
I need that too.
I think you look like Steve Harvey. Duct tape. Okay, y'all have a minute. Okay, Booker, you want to be my timer really quick?
Okay.
Do you have your phone? Yeah. Cool, good job. Okay, y'all can get on the floor, yes. Okay, the only go, hold on, don't start, don't cheat. God's watching. Okay.
She already started. I have, it's a flat piece of paper.
Liar, I see a wrinkle.
I see an airplane.
That's my teammate right now.
Substance drug.
I can make it an airplane.
Focus. Hey guys.
Hey.
Okay, so y'all have a minute. Oh, mother choke.
1 minute.
Oh my God, Steve Harvard, damn.
Hold on. Who's choking you?
You gotta make you cannot cheat, okay?
Coming
Just
to you
make
live.
the paper airplane as best as you can. Okay, y'all have a minute. The rules are, there's no rules. Ready, go!
Let's go.
Hey, someone should, who's on us? Play the Kahoot music. Ooh.
50 seconds.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know that like.
I like that airplane, lady.
Bro, why is China so
Y'all didn't like.
Oh, well,
Y'all were paying attention.
34 seconds.
No, you can't test it yet.
It better be good.
Let's go! China's it. Bro, JC took his favorite airplane on a date.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, so contestant, stand up.
I know.
All right.
All right.
Okay, now consider this being the Red Sea. Okay, so like part it. Okay, split it. I'm sorry. You don't have to move. You don't have to move. Oh my God. Wobble wobble. All right. Now, okay, so.
Yo, JC's is really good.
Okay.
How did you do that?
That's my man right there. Okay, cool. So, okay, everyone stand right here. I think it's a good enough spot.
Next to Talia.
No, you know what? Take one more step back. Take one more big step back.
Right
No,
here.
if you want to move, I would prefer, but I'm not going to say it.
I'd rather you just say it.
Okay, get your ass.
It's gonna be rough.
Alright guys, this is my favorite part of the meeting. I have to draw 3 really good circles.
I can tell she got work done.
Oh my God, you're looking up at me.
BBC, big booty store, bro. Compliant. Stop. You respect me when I. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna use this right here. Okay. So you have to be behind there. Okay, and your goal is to hit the bullseye.
No way.
Make sense? Cool. I'm just gonna track it wherever it goes. Cool? Alright, everyone has one track. Go.
Who's first? Go ahead, JC.
Go, JC, go.
Abby.
Okay, I'm not gonna mark my wall, but we'll say hit there. Okay,
That was more of a distance thing.
He said I was going for distance.
Go ahead, Naya.
Yeah, girl. You did the thing.
What is that? Wow.
No, do it.
You got this.
Yeah, you did it, big boy.
Oh, wow.
She's
That was a
something.
good one.
Yeah? Well, she walked off the moment she threw it. Alright. Just put flaps on it. Go. Who's next? Flaps. Oh?
And I ain't even had 2 flaps. You might as well say I won because see.
She didn't
Okay.
make a play, she
Y'all
made a
wanna
punch.
call it like that, or do you wanna go try again?
Try
Try
again.
again.
Yeah,
Wanna
we
try
can try
again?
again.
Okay, cool. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Put another minute on the board. Okay? You can do whatever you'd like to just hit. Your goal is to just hit the 100. Okay, do whatever you want. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna put.
Yeah,
we're gonna
ready?
put.
I was
We're
gonna
gonna
put
put
this
45
in
seconds.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get mine the same way.
Alright, ready?
Wait, 50, 45.
Okay, do whatever you can to make sure you do the 100. Okay.
We ready?
Zach, tell her to go last.
Don't go past this cup.
Okay, cool. Alright. Ready? The only rule is there's no more rules. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Can I go?
No, don't try. We have 35 seconds to make
You
whatever
got
changes.
40 seconds left.
Whatever changes you want to make. Whatsoever, the goal is to only hit it.
I throw it.
You gotta be a fight.
No rules,
There's
bro.
no
20
rules.
seconds. Do what you gotta do. Who's first up? There's no rules.
How much time?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, do whatever you want. Okay. Audience, you can help now.
Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, cool. We'll come.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
1.
Cool. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Lily, go first. Wait, hold on. No, you have to sit on the line. Okay. When I said no rules, I meant you still have to throw it. Bro, she ran with a purpose. She said, darn it. Bro, it's a school zone, slow down. Okay, actually throw it. You have to throw it. Okay. Alright, who's next? What, yeah.
Let's go, China.
She said pressure.
Oh.
Oh,
You hit the board though.
Come on, Naya. I can't wait to go first.
They here right there? I don't see it. About 50.
Yeah.
She had the 50?
No, it's not.
Man, why you trying to hustle?
It was close.
Alright, good. Bro, JC, load this thing up.
Oh, yeah, JC.
Cannon.
Go ahead.
Take your time, bro. Watch out.
You said like a 3. I got
Hey, let's reevaluate this. I don't think nobody questions Steve Harvey.
We got it on.
The mustache is all cash. No one. We have our play. Make that make sense.
Well, technically,
He hit the
line.
100. We'll go to official review. How many people say he hit the 100? Look at that. He hit the 100, right? Look, he's tall. He knows what he's talking about. All right, cool.
He even marked it off a little bit.
Yeah. All right, cool. Go. You're mad because you came here.
You want me to try?
Go ahead, try again.
Try again.
I promise you. Look, I'll call it. Get him right here.
So he can't tie that trash.
You know what? Right there.
Nah,
Nah, she was wrong. She definitely hit that 50. You hit that 50. I get that.
you hit that 50. Go ahead, girl.
I hear
It's
it.
alright, you try.
And the 10.
Hey, nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
right there.
Just know I won the first round, so technically if I win this
Bro, it's like technical.
Hey.
Technical.
Alright, y'all got the same place.
Hold up now. Don't pull that thing up out of there.
Hey, if you can't win, just take out the coat.
Alright, cool. Y'all are competitive, bro.
What was the red paper?
I'll say whoever threw that page. No, don't finish it. Okay, cool. Alright. Now let's talk about it, okay? We didn't just throw paper to throw paper, okay? Alright. Well, first off, can I got
Steve Harvey's
I was already late.
Janitor.
I was gonna do that.
Steve Harvey's supposed to
You okay? Danny? Here. Let's use that for.
Okay, some kind of ball.
Okay. Awesome. Alright, so let's talk about that, okay? How many like the game? First off. Okay, now y'all think we just played that to play that? Okay, there's actually some meaning behind it. So let's walk through it. How many of you have seen this meaning? Cool, so I know who not to go on. Cool. Alright, cool. Now, what do y'all think that meeting was for? Go ahead.
So like, basically,
Okay, don't tell me to reach out.
for the first one, it was more like you gave us rules to follow, so we followed those rules. And the second one, it was basically like, It's not, okay, oh, you said it's reaching the goal? Okay, nice says reaching the goal.
Okay, what you say, I call it.
But I'm basically saying like, and then when we got the chance to cut corners, it just made it easier for us to cut corners.
Okay, so like when you reevaluate the rules, you can kind of find an easier way to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what else? What were you saying, Naya? Reaching goals?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Keep adjusting until you reach your goal.
Keep adjusting? And talk about that, like when did you readjust?
You readjust after your second round. You tried, you failed, you try again. Boom, in
Okay.
a different way.
What else?
Your
Over.
attitude.
You created
Competition.
Something with attitude.
Competition.
so your creativity can help you change up what you want to do to make it better.
Okay, when you put your own twist, creativity again. Can we say creativity is a factor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about this one really quick, okay? Remind me to go back to that. Okay, let's keep going. What else?
I got one.
Go ahead.
Don't get hit by a fastball by him.
Yeah, because then I'll be walking like this. Watch out for JC. Danger. He's a bad man, Jim. Go ahead.
We need more set rules because I will just run to the bullseye if you do
Yes.
give me the rules.
Where's your creativity go?
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, you did not say stay at the line the second time.
I just lost it. Okay, I think it's just like if you have a rule set, then you are bound, like it's like a square, you're bound within that.
Okay.
So you can reach your goals in many different ways.
Okay, okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, many different ways to hit. Can we agree there's many different ways to hit the goal?
Yeah. Waits for Lily, to be honest.
Different approach. Okay, cool. Anything else you want to add? All right, now let's talk about it, okay? So the first round was, hey, I said the number one rule. Y'all thought there was a lot of rules, right? Because we're always told, hey, with the game, there's rules. With a goal, right, when I drew the goal, there was rules. Agreed? Okay, but my goal was, hey, make an airplane that hits the goal. Okay, it could have been the ugliest airplane. Okay, everyone just assumed what they put in their head, which was a creativity, right, created a paper airplane that needs to have the rightest angles. It's funny, I was looking at China and she was like, I saw someone even, right?
That was not me.
It's okay, it's secret safe. Okay? And so what I'm really trying to say is creativity is a factor, right? But how many people hit the goal in the first round? Zero. So is it a defining factor, or sometimes is it almost a crush sometimes? So sometimes it can be honestly what am I trying to say? A disadvantage. And I'm not saying you should cut out creativity in this business. No, hands down. I run my business a lot different from our next door neighbors like Zach Shook and other people. Okay, I run my business a lot different from they run it. Okay, but it's like I ran what feels the most normal to me. It's funny, right? I never said, hey, you have to fold both pieces in. Immediately, the first go-to was, hey, I'm gonna do what I know is normal. I'm gonna do what I know is normal, and we're gonna see if that works out. Agree? Because I didn't give y'all time to research the best paper airplane. Y'all just did whatever felt normal to y'all, correct? Okay, and when y'all found out that didn't work, and I said, hey, you can do whatever you want. The only thing is you gotta hit the goal. What did everybody start doing? Now think about it, right? Right, so you went ahead and you were creative at first, but then when you realized the creativity was kind of hurting you a little bit, what did people start to do? Right. Not destroy the creativity, right? But more, think about it. They changed it, right? And did they make it more complex or did they make it more?
Simple.
Simplification. And that's what I really want to talk about. Simplifying your goals, okay? Because I promise you the one thing I ever realized is I struggled in the business myself. Because I'm like, hey, I know this industry has produced thousands of owners, but I'm gonna do it my way. Because I know how to get there. Because I'm better than the last person, okay? This is me being a cocky guy, okay? I was like, hey, I know better than my upline. I'm gonna do it my own way. I'm gonna create my own paper airplane, okay? Right? People were shouting sometimes. People were saying, even though I said the audience couldn't talk, right? Some people were still talking, and no one listened to them. They still did what felt normal to them. Agree? Okay, and when that didn't work, when they failed, that's when they were willing to open up again. And then reevaluate it, okay? And this is gonna go for entry levels. What I would connect this to is what? What do you have to simplify instead of using so much of your personality?
The pitch.
The pitch, easiest. The easiest thing today is gonna realize that there is tons of different personalities here. Raise your hand if you're not from North Carolina. Okay, raise your hand if you're from the north. Raise your hand if you're from the south. Okay, West Coast. Okay, everyone has a different background. Everyone has a different approach. Everyone reacts with the customer a different way. Okay, simplification is what allows big teams. Simplification is what allows you to duplicate in different neighborhoods with different customers on 40 different talk-tos. Can we agree the same person that opens the door isn't going to be the same person 40 times a day? I could have one person, I could have a 6-year-old open the door and be like, what's up? And they talk English to me, okay? It's so weird, it's crazy. And then the other time, it's a completely different scale, right? And what I'm trying to say is, if you simplify the pitch, the only thing that changes is the customer. But if you change the pitch every single time, if you're making a different paper airplane on every single door, you're not gonna know what's working for you. One time you're gonna hit the goal, and you won't know if it's because of the way you threw it, or by the way you shaped the airplane that time. So if you create a ball, if you simplify it in your mind, the only thing you gotta work on is what?
Repetition.
Say it again?
Repetition.
Repetition. Repetition. You throw the ball 50 times, every time I promise you get closer. Agreed?
Agreed.
I promise you if I got it one, if I gave them each 2 more shots, on their 3rd try they would have been closer than ever. Agreed?
Agreed.
Now for team leaders, okay? Now this is for level 1s and level 2s, okay? Simplification comes into what? Training, coaching, and developing. Okay, if you change the way you coach with every single person, you're not gonna know what works with every leader. I agree, at some point, yes, the way I coach JJ is a little bit different from the way I coach Leslie. I completely understand that. But the way I start and begin to coach them is a lot different. I don't change the ball, I change my throw. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool, and that's why I think Leslie has one of the biggest teams, and I'm so proud of her and her growing. Her and Estelita. Estelita, raise your hand. Where are you? Okay, cool. I wanted to point you out. These 2 ladies right here, they have teams under them, completely different backgrounds from themselves. And if they start off like this, they can both tell you, heck no. Okay. I'm trying my best not to curse. Okay. They will tell you that they struggled, they failed, and they made a paper airplane at first. They had people on their team, and they're like, nope, Danny, I know how to make my paper airplane. I got this. And then, do you think they hit the goal in the first try? No. Right, and anyway, American Airlines all the way. Okay, and when it didn't go well, instead of getting frustrated and stop trying to throw the paper airplane, right? They saw this meeting and they crumbled up the ball. And now now raise your hand if you're part of Leslie's or Leslie's downline. Raise your hand. Now with confidence, raise that.
Raise that
Look at
thing.
that. Look at that. Okay, these ladies can create teams that are probably going to be the next ones promoted out. And it's because they've been able to simplify, right, and use creativity in conversations rather than in coaching. Right, someone going through it right now is someone like Booker. Super proud of her because she is somebody that promise you, she's like, I have the best paper airplane. And I promise you, it took more than one try for her to convince herself that she needed a paper ball instead, okay? She made a paper airplane and she's like, no, it was just my throw. And then threw the paper airplane again. And kept throwing and kept throwing and kept throwing and kept throwing. And I'm like that too. I will keep trying. I'm like, nope, I will make it work this way. Because I'm so headstrong. Right? And I'm super proud of her because she made it click a lot faster than I did when I was in the training. Right? 90% of everyone in this room is a lot better than I was in the training. I think it's super cool because I learn something from y'all every single day. Right? And so don't hesitate to be that first person to simplify. It's okay. You can start. Be creative with the way you throw the ball, not in the way you make the paper airplane. Right? There's no need to reinvent the wheel. There's no need to reinvent the 6 months training. I ran through it. Alexis went through it. Zach went through it. I can tell you it works. And it only works when you change your pitch, not the paper airplane. So talk to your upline today, okay, and really evaluate, hey, am I trying to make a paper airplane still, or have I simplified it? Am I beginning to simplify it? If not, how can I start simplifying it? And I promise you, if we do this between entry levels, we're gonna see a lot more qualifying days. And we do this with level 1s, we're gonna see a lot more people getting to level 2. And then we get to that paid leg day, and we're gonna go out there and have a blast by October 14th. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Y'all think we can use that?
Yeah.